よし。というわけでね、もうネタバレ食らっちゃったんですけど、しょうがない。もう、ネタバレ食らったもんはしょうがない。しょうがないんで、えー、見ます。えーっとね、いや、マジで申し訳ないんだけどね、ネタバレ食らったんで、いや、マジで本当申し訳ないんだけど、ネタバレ食らっちゃったんで、いや、まさか Yahoo のトピックでネタバレ食らうとは思ってなかったんで、じゃあ、行きましょう。またこれ英語じゃね？こっちか。で、はい、じゃあ見ていきます。音声ねは。
こんにちは、稲船圭司です。
はい、
とうとうですね、ガンボルトギブス、完成に近づいてきました。
はい。
アクションがですね、気持ちよくってかっこいいアクションに仕上がってるんで、
はい。
ぜひみんなに早く見てほしいなということで、
ちょっとまず一回、
ビデオの方用意してます。ご覧ください。どうぞ。
一回まず、フルで一回流してみましょう。お、ストーリーテラーあるかな？あ、ストー
セブン
リーテラーあった。
スという特殊な力に目覚めた人間、セブンス能力者が生まれるようになった近未来、ガンボルトラの手によって多国籍能力者連合エデンとの構想は終結した。
はい。
しかしなおも戦いに身を置き続けたガンボルトは、ついに
バイクだ、
セブンスを
かっけえ。
超えたネ
バイ
クストフ
クかっけえ。
ェーズへと
しかも待って、
覚醒してしまう。事態に気づいたのはスメラギと対をなす影の組織裏ヤクモであった。
待って、ちょっと待った、ちょっと待った、ごめん、ごめん。申し訳ない。止めないって言ったけど止めるわ。ちょっと待って、対をなすのスメラギと。じゃ違う。ガンブルとさ、背中さ、スメラギのマークだったね。ってことは敵対同士ってことじゃん。敵対同士の共闘って王道だね、いいね。
92式
は？ちょっと待った。
なす影の組織
アニメと
裏ヤ
共存できた。
クモであった。
かっけえ。
92式乱れやしゃくらき。
キリン。本作の主人公で世界でただ一人セブンスを封印するギブスの能力を持つ裏ヤクモ所属の戦子。尺状型の仕込み刀とセブンスを込めた護符を
待って、ちょ
組み合わせて
っとモーション、
戦
ちょっと待って、ちょっと変わった？ちょっと変
う。護
わった？
符を貼り付けた敵に対して刹那の踏み込みから斬撃を叩き込む雷霆連鎖を駆使した一撃必殺の抜刀
雷
術で
霆連鎖決めやす
敵を
くなってない？
切り伏せる。
なんか空中の浮遊時間が長くなってる。
飛ばしアームドブルー。
ガンボルト通称 GV。
なんか、
本作のもう一人の主人公で1000本の聖剣に封印された最強のセブンス能力者。
封印されてたか、やっぱり。
かつて青き雷霆と呼ばれた永遠の少年はキリンと共
上
に戦
の芸術者
場を
として。分
駆け抜ける。
かってる分かってる。
アームドブルーとギブスの力が
タイマー
合わさり
張らせてもらうぜさ。
新たな力がイマージュパルスを生み出す
ビートだ。
モルフォ。かつてガンボルトと共にいた少女の幻
経営なんだ。
影。戦いに傷つき倒れた時、
私の歌で抑え込む。
彼女の歌声がガンボルトを覚醒させる。そしてキリンとガンボルトの前に現れる暴走した能力者たち。
待って、イオタもいたよね、さっき。さっき君、味方として使えたよね。
本命の世を駆け抜ける
スメ
2
ラギの
人のストライカー
制服だったよ。
に求める夜明けが訪れるのか。
スメラギ幹部の制服だった。
アームドブルーガンボルトギブス。2022年7月28日
待って、これ
発売予定。
スイッチだけ？スイッチだけなんだ。
求めた明日もその先へ。
多分ね、後々出ると思うんだけど。
パッケージ版は同日の2022年7月28日に発売予定。
限定版買うんですわ。
設定資料集サウンドトラックとアクリルキーホルダーが内包された限定版も同時発売。
ちょっと待って。
パッケージの通常版限定版の予約
そういえ
特典は
ばさ、
書き下ろし A4 クリアファイル。店舗特典もチェックせよ。
いつものやべえやつ。
インティクリエイツ。
まだ最後メッセージある。
ということで7月28日発売、
ほ
楽しみにお待ちください。
はい。
稲船でした。
ちょっと待って。
A4 クリアファイル。
ちょっと待って。さ、このポーズのかっこいいと思ったんだけど、これ今確か X2 なんだよね。X2 の DLC でこのポーズ撮ってたんだよね。 これは本編でもあるのかな、このポーズ。で、一つだけ予想してあげよう。これは絶対 Amazon。これは100%、1200%。ちょっと待った。今回はちょっとここも、これいいな、これ。で、待って、これ誰？なんか髪の色違うけど、見た目がすんげえあの子っぽいんだよね。なんだっけ、なんだっけ、名前出てこない。シャオっぽいよね、なんか。大人になったシャオっぽいんだけど。てか、ちょっと待って。いや、いろいろ考察がはかどるんだけど、オタクムーブかましちゃうんだけど、ちょっと待って。配信、インティやってるまだか。ちょっと考察がはかどりすぎてやばいんだけど、ちょっと待った。俺肝心なことやり忘れてたわ。ちょっと待って。共有で、ID で、こうか。で、接続。OK。ちょっと待って。これかっけえね。ちょっと待って。公式サイトある？公式サイト見よっか。公式サイト。うん。はい、はい、はい。任天堂スイッチ用ソフトだから、どうしよっかな、これ。キャップボ買う？キャップボ買うしかないな、これ。配信する前提なら別に配信しようって感じ。はい、はい、はい、はい。ちょっと待って。これさ、もしかしてさ、年代相当飛んでないこれ。だって、待って、1000本の政権に封印された暴流の消しってやべえな。待って。で、はい、はい、はい、はい。ガンボルト浄化の命ってガンボルト葬る気じゃん。でさ、雷帝連鎖がさ、結構やりやすくなってんだよね。多分ね、旧 PV 見てもらえればわかんないけど、空中の浮遊時間がちょっと若干明らくんよりのホバー、なんか、ゆっくりめになってんだよね。で、スパークダッシュ、はい、ライトニング。ライトニングアサルト。はあ。ほうほうほうほうほう。で、ポイント3。カレーの、あ、これはまあいつものだね。で、過去曲で奏でた多くの曲も実装されています。なるほど、なるほど。また。やば。集めて解放するコレクション。はい、出た、これ。支援の要素でしょ、どうせ。いつもの。違う？これまでに出会ってきた仲間はバイドのイマージュパルスと呼び出し、直接攻撃、アビリティの付与など150種類以上の、150! 待って、これなんだっけ、サイバーエルフじゃん。ゼロの。で、特にこれね、ストーリーはまあ、見たよね。でも、なるほど。なるほど。封印したのか。そんな時は経ってないのか。なるほど、なるほど。フラヤムクもね。でも宝剣はだって、スミラギが持ってるからね。で、ちゃんと頑張ると石川海人さんやってくれたね。なんだっけ、経営オフィスだっけ？事務所移転したからね。で、NGPX はこれ、ちゃんと一時にやんのかな？で、岸田城。ちょっと待った。詳しくちょっとゲージを把握してないから、ちょっとゲージを後で把握しないといけないですね。よいしょ。で、はいはいはいはい。ここはまあいつも通りで、プロダクト。待って、スペシャルはもうある？ないか。生放送はまあ別に、前言ってたからね。で、まあここはいつも通りかな。で、待って。あ、ダウンロード版攻めてるね、価格。待って、結構値段攻めてるね。いや、今までガンボルトシリーズってさ、2000円が普通だったんだけど、で、あと、待って、ピカピカパックもなんか、もう このぐらいか。ストライカーパックでこの値段だから結構攻めてるね。ちょっと、ボリュームありそうだね。二人使えるからね。二人使えるから多分ボリュームはめっちゃあると思うんだけど。で、ギブスを構成するデザインを惜しみなく秀才したか。なんかこれ、なんだっけ、そう、角川から出た、電気だっけ、角川から出た設定資料集とかもこれを機に再販とかあるのかな。なんかワンチャンありそうだよね。まあ電子書籍でも個人的には嬉しいんだけど、てか電子書籍のが個人的に嬉しいけど、それじゃ CD ないからな。あ、これはどこで予約してもいいと。で、多分 Amazon だと思うんだよな、これやっぱり。これやっぱり Amazon。で、これ誰よ。で、またワンダーグーもいいな、ワンダーグーも。ちょっと待って、ゲーマーズ相変わらず攻めてんだな。で、とりあえずアマゾン、ワンダーグー、ゲオいいな。で、待って、ヨドバシカメラじゃなくて、待って、あれはあ、古本市場か。とりあえずね、アマゾンはちょっとね、地雷の可能性あんだよね。発売日前に予約しても、待った。放送始まってんじゃねえかよ。おい、1時開始予定なんだったの ?1 時過ぎて、1時前じゃねえかよ。
Andrew Singleton, producer here at Ngpx.
ちょっと待って、マットさん
And
退
with
職
me
したんじゃ
is
ね
a
えのか
fine
よ。
gentleman.
普通にいるやん。
My name is Matt Papa, formerly of this here amazing company, Ngpx, where I did some producer stuff, localization stuff, right alongside this cool cat.
That's right. You
For,
were
かつていたよみた
for
いなこ
many
と言ってんだよ。
moons.
many years a Ngpx veteran,
始まってたわ。
former, and maybe not quite entirely former employee, but you know, we have a special relationship for sure.
I just can't get enough of these guys. What can I
Yeah.
say? They're
right.
a special group. But yeah, no, I'm Matt. I was here for 7.5 years. I now over with the cool
今
kids
回は
over at Limited Run Games.
宮沢名人いないのかな。
If you're watching.
Limited
ちょっと残念ながら
Yeah,
僕
but
英語あんまり
it's
得
my
意じゃないか
pleasure
ら
and
全部は
honor
聞き取れない
to
け
join
ど。
the cool kids at Ngpx once again. And I mean, I was sitting here for the first two NGPXs. Why not be here
Yeah,
for the
that's
third
right.
one?
Yeah, it's my
Right?
first one, but
Right?
you're a
We gotta
veteran.
keep the tradition
A
alive.
veteran of the NGPX stream. But, don't want to keep anybody waiting. We're here to talk about a very special game that we have not necessarily announced here, but we have definitely given a lot more of a detailed look than we have so far.
Gave the GV community some good food
That's
to
right.
eat tonight.
Yes, we are eating, we are feasting, friends.
Yes.
We're going to talk about
優勝も
Azure
ないけど
Striker
みたいなこと言
Gunvolt
ってたもん。
3. That's
Not
number
necessary
3.
は聞かな
Gunvolt
かった。
3. Now, if you don't know about the Gunvolt series, the Gunvolt series started in, what was it, 2014?
2014, that's
on
right.
the 3DS.
もう8
A
年前か。
download-only title back then, but you know it's been around the block a few times now.
Yeah, to put it
これ
lightly.
はスイッチ
Yeah,
版のストライ
right.
カー
We
パッ
have
クのパッケージですね。
Gunvolt 1 was 2014. Gunvolt 2 was 2016.
Yes, sir.
Introducing our friend Copen, who has gone on to star in his own series now, Luminous Avenger
He's a
X
busy
series.
boy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So we've got both of our heroes. 2D action platformers. You might have seen the trailer during the showcase, but we're going to show you a lot more of the gameplay here in a minute. So I don't want to.
The very first time.
Yeah, we have quite a bit more. To show.
Yeah, I mean, like first time live gameplay of Gunvolt 3 ever
Yeah, we're
exhibited right here.
Yeah.
New Game Plus Expo. I mean, it's the perfect place for it. I mean, we Integrated has announced so much cool stuff at NGPX over the years.
ゲ
Right.
ームプレイ見
And
せるみ
like,
たいなこと言ってんだよ。
it's
多
like a
分。
perfect
多分
fit。to give these
Oh, yeah.
fine folks that primo taste of GB3 right here and now.
Yeah, and to start it off with, we actually have a extended version of the trailer you just watched for the
トレーラー
showcase.
見せてくれんのかな。
We're gonna roll it here in a
英語
second.
版を
So
見てないからもう一回
please
見せてい
take
た
a
だけれ
look.
ば。 お英語版かな。
どうぞ。
こんにちは、稲船圭司です。とうとうですね、ガンボルトギブス、
いくつ
完成に
はさ、
近づい
英語
てきました。
VA あったけど、
アクションがですね、気持ちよくってかっこいいアクションに仕上がってるんで、ぜひみんなに早く見てほしいなということで、ビデオの方用意してます。ご覧ください、どうぞ。
個人的にいくつのさ、英語配役めっちゃさ、ハマってたから、これはどっちさす
Fates are sealed as paradigms shift and a new era
パラリンピック、
unfolds.
あれパラリンピッ
In
クだ
the
っけ？
near
オリンピック
future,
かパラ
a
リ
new
ンピック
form
の
of
閉
human
会式で
adepts
司会やって
awaken
た
to
人だと思う。
powers known as Septimas.
The
A
King of
federation of
Fighters
adepts
15
named Eden vied for supremacy, but Gunvolt ended their ambitions.
どうしたらね。
However,
だから
after
さ、こういう
countless
バイクアクショ
battles,
ンをドット A
Gunvolt
で見せら
himself
れると俺は
evolved
死
to
ぬん
a
だっ
new
て。
power beyond
俺はあの
Septimas.
ミュテーションネムでやってんだ
Septimas'
から。
hidden counterpart, Shadow Yakumo, caught wind of this next level
だからもうガン
power
ボルト
and
だっ
was
て
forced to
制御
act.
できなくなっちゃってんじゃん。もうモルフォがいなくなっちゃった。
92式乱れやしゃくらき
Kirin. Trained as Shadow Yakumo's battle priestess, Kirin is the world's only wielder of radiant fetters, allowing her to
ちょ
see
っと待って、これ
other
避けてる
Septimal
けど、接
powers.
触だっけ？あ、そうか、
Kirin
接
battles
触が食らわ
foes
ないんだ
up
っけ？
close with her sword and by throwing talismans imbued with her power. After sticking the talisman to
あー、
an
さすがにエアリアル
enemy,
ちょっと
Kirin can use her power
エアリアル
for
さすがに
arcane ability, instantly
半減され
warp
てる。
into her foe and
30だったん
striking
だよ。
them down in a single stroke.
ほたばしアームドブル
Gunvolt alias GV.
あー、さすがにこれ
The
日本
world's
語で
most
貫く
powerful
かな。
adept has been sealed behind 1,000 sacred swords. The young man once known as the Azure Striker dashes into battle
あ、
at
やっぱり
Kirin's side.
100%何パーかで交代って感じか。
Azure Striker and Radiant Fetters combine to create a new powerful
待って、これゲ
ability
ートのは
called
どうやって
Image
これ
Pulse.
何でやってんだ？
Lumen. A young lady from Gunvolt's past returns as an illusion made physical. Should you fall in battle,
私の歌で抑え込む
her song can
ぶっち
awaken
ゃけ
the
これ
power
最後までア
within
ニメでもよ
Gunvolt.
かったんじゃねえかって思うけど、まあそこは
Kirin
まあ
and Gunvolt clash with the rampaging adepts who emerge before them. Will the two strikers make it through the chaotic night to see the dawn of hope? Azure
結
Striker
局
Gunvolt
GV はなんでスメラギの
3,
制服着てるのかがわかんないんだよ
coming July 28th, 2022.
な。だって聖子の封建に封印されてるってことは結局だからスメラギの配下にいたってことでしょ。
NT
配下にいたっていうか
creates
スメラギの庇護下にいたみたいな。
Alright, how did you like that one?
It is.
Quite a bit more in there. We got a bit longer, more leisurely look at the game.
Yeah, like, you know, there's a lot more tasty morsels in there compared to what
Oh,
they
yeah.
saw during the showcase.
For sure, for sure.
More food for you Gunvolt kids. That's how we do.
Yeah. Even got to see action supervisor and executive producer Keiji Inafune there.
Yes.
With the intro.
Been with the series from day one.
That's right.
Day one, Inafune-san has been lending his extensive knowledge of 2D action games to the process.
I gotta say, he knocked it out of the park this time.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
something.
For sure. Absolutely.
But yeah, as you start, like, just talk a little bit about Gunvolt 3. So the story, if anybody is new to the series, you've got a near future dystopian
結構なん
cyberpunk
か話が
universe
やばい
where
んだよな。GV がかわいそう
a
になって
certain
るんだ
amount
よ
of people
まだ
have awakened to superpowers known as Septimas. Those people known as adepts, and you know,
だって
as
GV
things,
結局さ
things tend to go,
シアン
they,
とシア
there've
ン
been a few
の
conflicts
幸
in
せ
the
にや
past
がってたか
between
ら
yeah, the adepts and the non-adepts. People with superpowers,
そうの
people with
トゥ
not
ルーエンドでは
superpowers. You know how that sort of thing goes.
本人のことは考
Gunvolt
え
has
てなか
always
っ
been
た。
on
本人のこと
the
は別
front
に
lines of the battle
なんか行きたいと
as
かって
either
そういうのも
a
ないからな。
rebel, you know, terrorist,
ないっていう
whatever
か
you want to
なん
call
か
With a
them.
cause.
別になんか
Yeah,
自分がどうありたいかっていうのがもう
noble
シアンがもういな
terrorist, fighting the
元通りになっちゃったせ
fighting
い
the
で
good fight, right? Yeah, yeah, you know.
You're not wrong. It's
Yeah.
just, you're not wrong. I
It,
just love
it,
it.
you know, depends which side you're
よ
on.
か
Right,
ったんだけど
exactly,
多分
exactly.
結局
Exactly.
本人は
But now
どうなるん
Gunvolt
だ
has
これ
uh,
どうやって生きてた
gotten a
の
little
封
too
印される
powerful,
まで
as it were. A next level power he's woken up to there. And Kirin is there from the Shadow Yakumo organization who oversees the Sumeragi group, who's
これは
always
何
been
豪
a
華
kind
に
of a
かく
looming
まわれてた
presence
家に
here.
押しかけられて封
Giant
印されたとか
corporation controlling the country.
I think any Gunvolt players would recognize that name.
Yeah, right.
Shao
That's a
は
big
一体
one.
どこまで関わってくるのか
They're definitely going to show up a lot in this one as well. So, look forward to that.
まあ、シャアは絶
But
対
that Kieran is the
出て
being
こねえよな、
the
最
our
後まで。
new star, as it were. You know. There we go. Kieran.
でなんで
She's
ワンコなのかが未だに情報が出てこないかわかんないな。封印されて代償としてワンコ
like,
にされ
oh,
てるんだ。
I just can't wait to show her off. It's so much fun. Yeah, she's got her sword, and her special Septima is the Radiant Fetters. It can seal other powers, including other Septimas themselves, which
Yes.
makes her perfect for, you know, taking down someone who's got a next level power.
If you're dealing with adept threats, she's the gal you want on speed dial to, you know, to put that situation on ice.
Yeah, how useful is that? That's super useful, you know. For sure. But yeah, that sword is just amazing. She's got when you know, as you see in the trailer, she teams up with Gunvolt, and she gets access to the arc chain ability, which you saw her flashing across the screen. That's
It's so satisfying.
going to be key to her gameplay there. So, of course, she's not alone, because you've also got Gunvolt right at her side.
Where's
So
that boy?
Gunvolt,
Where's
yeah.
that boy? There he is.
Now, Gunvolt is, you know, pretty much there with Kieran right behind her, but he's kind of has a little bit of an issue. So you can summon him. You kind of play as him temporarily at times.
Right.
You charge up the meter and you play as him, and he is just super powerful.
He is doubly powerful.
He is
Stupid powerful, crazy
Yeah.
powerful.
like he, you know, all those battles. You know, that next level power is not something to be trifled with. See, he's become a primal dragon. I'll just let that one sit out there. A primal dragon. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. That's,
ちょっと
That's
待って、こ
all you get for
れ。
now. We're full
Yeah,
game
pretty
support
much.
tonight, but
you know, we're definitely
今気づいたけど。
debating on how much we want to say
Yeah,
about
後ろに持
that.
ってる
That's
のが
it.
刺さってんの
on the cover.
後ろに持ってるだけだよね。
Yeah. And as you also on the trailer,
刺さってないよね。
Gunvolt's longtime companion Lumen makes a curious return.
これ
Fans might be
めっちゃ刺さって
wondering
るこれ。
what's going on there.
I know y'all missed her. It's been a while since we've
Yeah,
seen Lumen
of
around.
course. But yeah, she's still there. Question mark. But yeah, as you saw in the trailer, if you were listening carefully, she's illusion given physical form. Which is it's definitely an interesting concept, but it's going to come up a lot in the game. But
Yes.
she's still there providing her wonderful vocals to songs in the game. As fans might know, there's lots of vocal tracks that
Yes.
Gunvolt is known for. That if you perform well enough, you get to hear her voice as this in the stage
謎だっ
background.
て体力者のゲージがなんとなく分かったの。やっぱり想像通りだったね。
The voice of Lumen.
想像通りが一つだったね。犬と
You
超
got,
え
you
ら
got
れ
to be
るの
pretty
に
good to
帰れ
get
の必要な
there, as we're going to show, because I
やつっ
think
て。
that's time to.
We can talk about it if you want.
We
right?
can talk about this. I could go on all
切り替
day
える
about
のに
this.
必要な
I'd
ゲ
be
ー
very
ジだっていうの
careful.
はなんとなく予想してた
Yeah, right. There's some
to
people in
choose
that
my
other
words very
room who might
carefully.
be a little
Yeah, I
upset
gotta
with
be-
me.
I gotta be very careful what I say.
強すぎるから
Give a
か
little too much.
GV がかなり
You know,
強
but
め
we
に
are
調整
we're
さ
going
れ
to
て
be
る
able
の
to
かな
show
今
you
回
quite a bit.
GV がなんか技使うたびにゲージが出た気がするんだ
I
よ
think
な
it's just about time. I think people here to see the Gunvolt 3 gameplay.
Can we? I love to say, switch it over to the
Switch
Switch.
it over. Yeah, we're switching to the
the
Switch.
I love saying. I miss saying that.
Right.
さすがに宮沢名人は
So
今日
here we go. This is Kieran right here.
300%
You
まで
can
貯められ
see
る感じか
she's
な
kind of unassuming, you know, compared to like a Gunvolt might be. She's got a
ちゃん
dash.
とあるね
She's
影
got a
の
dash and a jump. That's, you know, about
確
it.
か
But she has
接
her
触ダ
special
メージがないん
talisman
だったよね今回あれは使
that
用
she
的にどうなっ
throws
てる
in
の
addition to
ノーダメ
her
と
sword. Those are your two main attacks with
ノーダメ
Kieran
と
here. You jump, you slash, press the R button to slash. You can throw these talismans.
全く
The talismans are kind of interesting. They don't do any damage on their own. And you
あ
also
なんだ
slash
特定でやんないとかジャンプ切りやんないのか
their sword and keep those out of the way.
So would you say that for seasoned GV players, if you played Gunvolt before, would the talismans kind of
特
feel
定を
more
なんか
like
違うボタンを押すの
like
かな
Gunvolt darts did from
Yeah,
the older,
they're-
like
なんか
that's
違
kind
う
of
コマン
her
ドやればいいのかな
way of
あれ
connecting
あ
with
まあ
the enemies, like Gunvolt did with
判
the
定も
darts, or like
後ろに
Kokomi
しっかりあ
does
る
with
と
the dash, that
So
sort of
it's,
thing.
yeah, I would say it's somewhere in between. So Gunvolt, you know, his gameplay revolves around tagging enemies and then
あ
shocking them.
10減るんだ
So
クードス
Kieran is somewhat similar. So she tags enemies with the talismans, but she still has to kind of get in there.
Huh?
Try to be a little bit. No, it hit
なる
pitfalls.
ほど
don't
死
kill you.
んでもクードスが減るだけで済む
But yeah, so those talismans
Come on,
actually,
Kieran,
they don't deal damage right away. What happens is that they'll accumulate damage which you can then deal the next time you hit them with a sword. Of course, these little fodder enemies are not going to exactly show that off.
あ、違う。なるほど。
But you notice that guy on top didn't die from the one
マイナス
sword
10だと
slash.
クリア
One
数
has
10稼ぐまで
tags.
このマイナス6
But
下げた
here's
状
the
態は
real meat and potatoes is the
だ
art.
から簡単に言う
So
と
once
マ
you
イナ
have
ス
an
ってこ
enemy
とね。
tag
なるほ
like
どなる
this
ほど
with the talisman, it doesn't actually go away either.
単なるマイナスなのかなこれは。
You press the A button, and
やっぱり
you
なんか
warp to him
特殊な
and
操作必要だよ
you
ね。
slice him. And
That
え、ちょっと待って
I
あ、
mean,
そっ
that's
か。
basically a
え、
bread
それが
and
回
butter
復
game
するんだ
plan,
から
right?
下 B で。
yeah, that's what you're
下
gonna
B
really
じゃ
want
ねえ
to
わ
do. And
下
she's
連
like,
打で。
for someone who doesn't have
じゃ
an
空
air
中にい
dash
な
or
いとダ
air
メなの
jump,
か。
she's actually very
あ、これがなんか待って
Yeah,
7個もあんだけど
you can cover like once you tag them with the talisman and then you use the arcane, you can cover a lot of.
Yeah.
As you just saw, you can cover a lot of
待って
distance.
エアリアルの
yeah.
時間表示
In
され
like
て
the
んじゃん。
tutorial, it said something about like having to be close to the enemy to do that, but I'm not sure. You know, that might be still something that's needs a little bit of work, or if that's
Even the earlier
you know,
Own development.
yeah, that could be subject to change. But look at that, you just teleport right through them. It's so much fun.
いや待って
It's so
いや
flashy,
その場でも
like-
できるの。何
You
が
know,
気に
because
なる
like
の
once you, because one of the satisfying things about like gameplay in the Gunvolt
やっぱなんか
games
特
is,
殊
you
な
know,
操作あるの
working
か
out ways to chain, as you just did right there. You know, chain those attacks together,
ちょっと待って。
either you know by you know
あれ今まで海でのスピ
GB
ー
like you know tagging
Maybe
multiple
they'll see
enemies
this
at once
shit.
and zapping them, or as Copen like bouncing from like one enemy to the next
なん
and
か
to the
勝手
next
な
and to the
や
next.
ばくねおう
And from what I've seen so far, it really sounds like Keenan has the ability to really kind of do her own. She has her own way of making that super fluid, super badass and stylish
リ
attack
セットされないんだ。
patterns.
しかもリトライマーカーで回復しねえし。
I've not had a whole bunch of time with this, but seeing people around the office like just chain the entire
Super
stage.
pros
with it,
エアリアルの
that work on this
受
game
付時間が
is
表示されて
insane.
る
It looks
It's
incredible, like
absolutely
the
nuts.
level
エアリアルの
of
下にあんだよ
gameplay
ね。
you can achieve there.
これはなかなか
Yeah, this is, you know,
じゃないの。
like we're showing y'all, like, you know, we're gonna take our time, show you the ins and
Yeah,
outs.
yeah,
だから
yeah.
この宙にふん
In,
わり浮い
in
て
a
る間
seasoned
に
veteran's hands, I mean, it gets ridiculous.
Right. No, it's like there's a high level of gameplay available here, I think.
I mean, even just since I was last in the office, and just seeing what just seeing them do what they do then, I can only imagine
Okay.
what they're doing now. You know?
Right.
I can only imagine how ridiculous. it
GV1
gets.
なんか
Yeah,
謎
so
の
it's even
光
actually
で
pretty useful for like
6
platforming
時間
here,
長い
because you
ね。
can see it's actually invincible when you can go through those mines just like that.
Cool,
As long as you
yeah.
have them tagged. Yeah. So there's platforming challenges
また
involved
今なん
there.
だ何度も話だったかちょっと見てなかったわ
Yeah, probably another thing people are very curious to see though. Like if you
なかなか
might
ちょっとこれ
notice, Kieran has a
連
little
鎖でやれ
dog
って言わんばかりのステージだね
companion. You know, this part looks it's kind of tricky, you
な
know.
か
all
なか
these-
チュートリアルだとしたらなかなかやべえなこのステー
What if
ジ
we
なんだこれ
switch over to our dog friend? He
あやっぱ時間制限あ
actually
る
is Gunvolt.
待って能力使うどころか最初からじゃ
Are
ん
you saying that dog that looked just like Gunvolt is
ガン
Gunvolt?
ボルトであるだけでこんな使うの
Yeah, he is a little powered up, or a little very powered
待っ
up.
てしかも結構
He's
減り
like-
早いぞこれ
he's
想
like
像以上に
a little bit out of control, power level wise here. He can double jump forever. He can air
ちょっと
dash.
左下が見えねえからわかんないんだけど左下なんか消えちゃうのかこれいや待って
He's extremely
やっぱ
powerful.
これ雷撃使うと減ってねえか雷撃
He's
使っ
even
て
got a powered up dash. You can dash through enemies and
やっ
deal.
ぱりなんか
If
使う
you
た
have
び
to
に
lock on and deal
結構減ってん
damage.
な想像以上に減ってんなこれ
If they're not locked on,
It's so
you get a
satisfying.
lock on.
Ripping right through
Yeah.
these dudes like
You think
they're
that-
nothing.
Yeah. Right? You think that's satisfying? Well, check out this.
That's the best. That is just
It's just.
スクリュードライバーが決めたの
for days. The GB pile driver suplex, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's so fast I didn't even catch it. It was a pile driver or a suplex, but
あ懐かしいこれ
awesome, whichever one it
これ
is.
懐かしい
Yeah, I got a little ahead of myself. You have to, tag enemies with your dart gun to get your flash field discharge on them. But he actually has like a regular flash field to block projectiles as long as you're not firing your electricity.
Yeah, so that's pretty much always there as long as you're not attacking, right? That little
ちょっと待ってこ
circle
れ
around.
Right.
雷
Yeah,
撃
it
に
goes
違う
when
のか
you're
これ
attacking.
録音
So you'll
録音
take a
ショッ
little
ト
bit
は
of risk,
録
but
音雷
also
撃は
He doesn't have a health bar.
そこ気になるの。なんか今違ったよね。
I don't know if you noticed, but I think I got hit, but he doesn't have a health
どういう
bar.
こ
He
とだ
does
これ。
not. This man's right here is invincible. He's got pre-evasion all the time, no matter what. But you'll notice, like, this super powerful guy here, you know, what's the downside? Well, it's that. You only have him for a
だか
temporary.
ら回復が
You
早
see
い。
the bar
回復の方が早
underneath
くね。
Kieran's health bar is actually the Fetter's bar, her Radiant Fetter's ability. That determines how much you can use Gunvolt. You need to charge it up to 100 to actually switch to him. And then once you're playing as him, it starts to slowly go down, but as you do those powerful abilities, it'll drain it even faster. So it's kind of you know, he's like a reward for playing well.
なかなかちょっとこれチュートリアルステージだったらまあまあやべえな。やりごたしかねえぞこのステージで。
Yeah, that might, you know. And also, players of the series will know there's a bit of a score element involved. You have the kudos
え
up
待って
there.
嫌な予感
Yeah,
す
I
る
mean,
けど。
that's a
あよ
core
かった
element to
能力者じゃねえわ。
every game of the Gunvolt series.
Right, so you, if you're
かっこいい
aiming
かっ
for
こいい
score, you might
待
notice
って
that
なんかこれ
Gunvolt
どっか
kind
で
of
見たことあるのなんだっけ。
low scoring, as it were.
うわやば。
He has a bit of a challenge getting a score, so you're going to want to focus on Kieran and her, specifically her like aerial combos if you want to get a high score. So that, you know, it's kind of there for players who need a little bit of help or just want to blow stuff up for a
あ
little
ー
bit.
やばやばやば。
But it's, you know, it's always nice to have it in your
や
back.
ってることあれだよあれ
There.
ハードモードの
You're having some trouble.
マザーだよ第2形態あれなんか回線がなんか早送りになってるの。
Yeah, we introduced Keening last year, and you know, but just seeing how far her
待ってあれ
gameplay
かい
has come
待って
along,
甘いって言ってたやつあれ
and
もしかして
just like seeing that she'll be a bona fide melee character in the Gunvolt series for the
Right,
first time.
and
It's
it's
just,
so satisfying.
it's
like,
there's something real special about it.
like the attacks are so quick and like, God, it just feels so good. One thing I do want to point out about
あなるほど破壊できるのか破壊しろっ
like
てこと
so
か。
the
なるほど
talismans, the more you stick to
待っ
the
てなんか
enemies, you know,
さっ
the
きのあれだ
more
よね。やば。
damage you'll do. You notice there's a little
待って
bit of
回復し
a
ないから
gray
待って
part of
敵
the
回復しない
health
これ
bar that shows how much you'll do
何
when
あ
you
の
catch
紫
in
のゲージ
talisman by
アー
using
マ
sword
ー
attacks.
アーマーってことか。
I've lost a few from using her evasion, but you can just recharge those.
Yeah, so you can recharge her talisman, just like you could, you know, like That's one way to do it.
No. I want to split off. That is
高麗光で倒しやがった。高麗光で言い方合ってるかわかんないけど。
Well, I'll show off a little bit more. But yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it this time, and I think, you know, a lot of these elements have combined to make something really, really
あれこ
fun.
こ上手くなったらもっと爽快なんだろうな。
Yeah, and I mean, like, and this is just like, I mean, you're just scratching the surface of the gameplay. I mean,
Oh yeah,
like,
oh for sure. There's a little bit more that's not quite in the demo here.
で
that
雷
I'll
撃
talk
輪
about
と
when we're
何
finished.
が違うんだ
But, we'll give you a little bit more of a taste, but we're
でこのバリアは一体何なんだ。
not done here.
いやボスではないですよさすがに。
Show
ボ
us
ス
a
だわ
little bit
マジ
of
か。
a boss fight.
俺の動き見切れるか？
he's ready.
かっけえな。
The Gunvolt.
あーなるほど。
Thing,
俺個人的にさイクス2のあれが良かったんだよね。イクス2のあれ。待って磁石やん。
So there's an important question.
聞き覚えなんだよなこの声。誰だろう。
Guys asking if they can pet Gunvolt.
Can you
ソ
pet?
ングタイトル00って書い
I
て
mean,
あ
you
る。
could try. He might be a grump face with that. I mean, Gunvolt's kind of a big softie, but he's
曲
also
こ
he's
れ
got that
タ
kind
イト
of
ルつけ
grump.
なかったっけ
He
愛知
might
だった
grump
り
a
で。
bit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He'll probably
やっば
do it.
あ待って連撃聞くここからの。
Got them Lumen tunes going.
Yeah.
内定連射だっけ内定連射今連撃来たよね。
I love
Especially got the
Lumen
Lumen
tune design. It's so good.
なんか神谷さんっぽいのかな声。
Well, I think that's about all we've got to show you
なんか個人
here.
的にさ、
There's
イク
a
ス
lot more to
の
this
さ
fight.
敵の下にさ体力ゲージ出てた方が個人的にはちょっと忙しくないからやりやすいかな。
Just
待ってこれ。
one more thing I want to show. I think
なる
a
ほど。
little bit. Yeah. Let's see. これだけ。
あでも曲流れないんだ。お
So cool.
God, look how cool that is. Look how.
はい、これで大丈夫です。
And that, good friends, is all you're gonna get.
Yeah, that's it.
What did you think
ス
of
パークカリバーなくなるの
Yeah.
か
the very first taste of Gunvolt 3 gameplay? I mean, my God, GBs, like, they're so cool. Like, geez, it's nuts how freaking cool they are.
That's yeah, it really is. It's just like
This team just cranks out the good stuff. It's crazy.
yeah, it's just exhilarating.
It is.
Exhilarating. Take my breath away.
Like, what did y'all
Straight
think?
breath
What
away.
did y'all think? Like, I've seen some familiar faces, at least in this
Yeah,
year
right.
Twitch chat. So I'm really excited. It seems I hope the GV faithful are happy.
Yeah, I hope GV fans are happy, and I hope we a few other people maybe pique their interest.
Yeah, like I mean the Gunvolt series. You know, this will be it's Gunvolt 3,
Gunvolt 3.
but if you count the total Gunvolt series, this is the 5th game.
5th game in 8 years.
Yeah,
8 years.
yeah.
8 years of Gunvolt.
You know, Gunvolt 1 and 2, which, you know, in addition, you know, they originally came out on 3DS, but, you know, they're out on Switch and PlayStation and Steam.
Right.
And then you have the Luminous Avenger game starring Copen,
Yeah,
and now with this, here we are.
for sure. Yeah, like I know people have been really waiting for this one.
like,
It's been a big
high
gap
no koto
since
言ってたから
2.
Yeah, 6 years.
Definitely, but like you can just see how much it just
Oh my
evolved.
goodness, like
how much there is there, how much love and care was
like
put into
look
that.
at Gunvolt 1 on 3DS, and then look at this, and you can really see
Yeah, Gunvolt 1 is no slouch. This is
how
a good
much
looking
this
3DS
game has grown
Yeah,
since
for sure.
then. It's
For sure.
crazy.
Yeah, and just like that smooth gameplay, it's just so
Buttery smooth. It's like butter.
really
I
is.
love it.
There were just a couple more little things we didn't get to show off there that we wanted to talk about. The first of which, mentioned the trailer, was the image pulse.
Yes,
system.
we saw a familiar face pop up.
Yeah,
Well, you, some of you GV1 heads may have
For sure.
recognized
そうなんだよ
him.
な
Right.
でもゲージ特に
So
減っ
right
てる
there
わけ
we've
ではな
got
かったし
here, what appears to be summoning one of the bosses
確かにさ
from the
頑張り
trailer,
として
which
Yeah,
is
exactly.
exactly
We saw that fiery boy in the
ある
trailer.
からさそれに
You might
割り振ることができるんだけどさ
but maybe.
そう
Yeah, maybe.
スティックとか割り振れるんだよね
But yeah,
割り振
you
る余地
have
はあるん
these
だよ
items,
そうなるんだ
items, collectibles, pickups, earnables.
だから
I
こう
don't know
いう
what
アクション要素あん
I
ま
like
り
to pick up earnables.
やらないタイプなん
Solutions
だけど
given physical form, as it were.
集めやすかったら
They're,
多分やると思うんだよな
they're
勝手に溜まってんのかな
equipable
ガンボルトシリー
Items
ズは
are
結構やる
passive
から
ones that boost your stats or make you do more damage, give you
結
certain
構なんかアキラ
abilities
君
or
の操
bonuses,
作とやっ
whatever.
ぱり
But you have
全
these
然違う
ones
ね
that
同
are
じ
really
近接
cool
でも
that are summons essentially. You
ガン
summon
ボルトは
bosses
ど
from
う
the
やって空を
game.
ためるのかがよくわかんなかったな
Maybe some other characters as you
でな
might
んか
have
で
seen
も
in
なん
the
かため
trailer.
方はあったよ
And
ね
there's over 150 of them you can collect
でこれが
throughout the
a
game.
lot.
It's a lot.
I
Yeah,
think
there's
that's by far the most sort of like
そっか
collectible type
SP
thing
ス
that
キルって
the
さ
Gunvolt games have
違
ever
う
had.
yeah, and it's
一
really
発で
fun.
ポン
Country Mile.
アキラ君
Yeah, because there's
の
just
割り振り
it's not
方
a
でや
fan
れば
service
可能
involved
かこ
in
れ
it as well. So that's
じゃあ
really
どこ
fun.
にも
Anyway.
表示なかった
Putting
も
it
んね
lightly.
後で映像見直そう
Putting it lightly, let me tell you.
Definitely. Yeah, so that's going to be a big system in Gunvolt 3 that I think people are going to be pretty happy about.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
No
looking
question
forward
about
to
it.
playing around with those.
No question about it.
And of course, returning is the Story Mode Plus,
Yes.
which unfortunately we didn't get to show off in the in our gameplay section here because we didn't want to spoil anything because they basically
Yeah,
taught
you
that
got a
whole
little
time.
plainy taste
Yeah,
right there on
we'll
the
give you a
screen,
taste,
but-
and you saw a little bit in the trailer
Yeah.
as well. But yes, basically there's dialogue between the characters that plays out over the mission, so that doesn't interrupt your gameplay at all, but adds a ton of flavor and a ton of just context.
Yeah,
you know.
and it was something, it was a quintessential piece. I think that's what really makes, the mainline Gunvolt series, one of the things that really makes it unique.
Yeah.
Is it was a staple gameplay element of those first two games. And
Yep.
it's so nice to be able to finally bring it back again because it really does. It adds so much more. Because if you're somebody who really appreciates these characters and wants to learn as much as you can about the characters in this world, that's not something you normally can really get that much of in a 2D side-scrolling action game, right?
It's really atypical for these sorts of games.
It really is. So it adds so much more than you would normally get but then just by playing through the stages.
For sure.
And I think it's one of the coolest features of the mainline GB games.
Yeah, there's a lot of dialogue in store.
ライブノベルが結構なんかおしゃれっていうか見やす
As
くなっ
we've
た
been
ね。
working hard on.
Yes, yes. Tell you, there's a lot of
あれを
text.
どう
A lot of
やっ
text.
て
Working hard.
ゲームの視認性良くするんだって思ったんだけど、結構これなら
Yeah, that's I don't
邪
know,
魔
like
になんないんじゃない
I would
結
love to
構
talk
こ
more
れ
about Gunvolt 3. I think I can sit here and talk about
ハ
it.
イスコアとライブノベル共存できそうな気がする
Spilling
ね
all the beans.
A lot of beans still left in the can, though.
But hopefully, you know, maybe if we have a few questions in the chat, people might answer. If people ask, we can see what we can answer if anyone's curious
Yeah, I
about
can
it.
give him a few minutes, but Andrew, when is Gunvolt 3 coming out?
When's
Just in
Gunvolt 3
case they
coming out?
somehow missed it somehow.
Well, let's see. I believe that's July 28th, 2022. I heard some handsome-voiced man tell me that earlier today.
The one and only Mr. Maxwell Powell.
Oh, yeah.
The
Maxwell
one and
Powell.
only, the GOAT,
Yes.
the GOAT of trailers. My boy, I love Max.
Star of many, many indie trailers.
I love Max, he's such a good dude.
Yes, that's right. July 28th, 2022, coming to the Nintendo Switch as a digital title for $29.99 US dollars.
But Andrew, I have another very important question. I know we're going to ask the chat's going to ask a question.
Everyone's asking.
I have an important question too. Is there going to be a physical release for this game?
Is there going to be a physical release? Maybe I should be asking you.
あれ29
Me?
Matt
で
Papa,
今
formerly of
株
Indie
い
Trades,
くらだ
currently with Limited Run Games. Is there
What?
going to be a
ち
physical
ょっと
release
日本の方が高いのかな
Azure Striker Gunvolt 3 for the Nintendo Switch?
Well, you know, I've heard. I know I'm still pretty new there, but I've heard rumblings that Limited Run likes to make physical versions of video games.
I heard that is
And,
what they do.
It was a word on the street. But, you know, it's,
Smoke on the street.
and it is my absolute pleasure to confirm with y'all today that Gunvolt 3 will be getting a physical release through my new home of Limited Run Games.
Yes.
That is happening. It is coming. The details soon to follow as the days progress, as we get closer and closer to
ガン
the
バルト
release
情
date.
報局でも
We'll
新
get
情報
all-
来るし、多
get
分
you guys
ゲーム
all
プ
of
レイ
those
も
fine details,
宮
but,
沢みゆきやるんじゃないかな。
we're cooking up something pretty sweet. And I think you're going to be pretty pleased with it.
We're
That's
very
all I can
excited,
tell you.
yes. We love to work with Limited Run Games. We're
Yes.
excited to have them
You know,
on board with this.
GV's in my blood. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to take good care of this game. Trust me.
For sure.
Yeah, it's in good hands.
いやちょっとストーリーがさ、思った以上の方向向いてるからちょっと
Yeah, so I know people were already asking for it, like the moment the trailer
Yeah,
was,
I was
made
cruising
public.
Twitter before, as you do.
We didn't
ス
want
ト
to
ー
do
リ
it.
ーを思ってたやつ全然違ったからちょっと
I wonder how many times
困
Doug
惑
and
びっくりしてんだよ
the company Twitter
困
got
惑もしてる
tagged
け
by
ど
the guy.
It seemed
I
like it,
definitely saw a couple.
for sure.
いや GV
But yeah, so
が
we
スメ
got
ラギンと
digital
手を
coming,
組
we
ん
got
で
physical coming.
新たな競に立ち向かうっていうお約束
July
じゃあお話だと思ったんだけ
Gunvolt 3 the wait
ど
was finally over.
全然違ったわだってスメラギと最後戦いそうじゃん
It feels good.
トレーラーの最後に出てきたのあれだってスメラギだよ
And
スメラギの衣装着てたもん
we
ね
can we have our goal set. We have the finish line, and we can just go towards it. And that's what makes release date announcement so exciting. I think
Yeah.
because it's not just like a big like. Oh,
じゃあマットパパ
You
マ
have
ットさん
you have
右のマットさん
discernible
さインティ退社したけどこれ
goal now.
ローカライゼーションとかやってんのかな
Get
今
freaking
回も
hyped for it.
一応だって
For sure. And
3
we'll have
ま
plenty
で
more
は
to talk
携わっ
about in the coming days.
Three-
We'll have like pre-orders open at some point.
だってやめ
Yeah,
たのがだって
the
今年だっ
Gunvolt-
け
the Gunvolt faithful's eating good tonight,
Yeah.
but we still have more food in the cupboard for them,
Oh, for sure.
for sure.
For sure. And yeah, so that's unfortunately about all we have to talk about for GV3.
But
Gunvolt
I've
3.
heard that a Gunvolt series game, released relatively recently.
Yeah, that's
And
not, that's
has
not the
been,
only Gunvolt
has been
we've
getting some love in the form of DLC recently.
got. That's right. As you might have seen in the showcase, for a brief bit, a little teaser. We recently had a release in the Gunvolt franchise, the greater Gunvolt universe.
はいはいはい
January of this year, we had
ア
Gunvolt
ピクスね、エイクスの DLC でキリンちゃんが出るってことかな。うん、
Switch
出るってやつかな。
Azure Striker, Luminous Avenger, Luminous Avenger
エイク
X2.
スのキリンちゃんのさ、あのフォー
Oh,
ム
it's in stores
あ
now.
の SP スケールの
Oh,
さ、あ
you
の
can
絵
buy
式なんだけど、
it
出ね
Then
えかな、これ。
PlayStation.
あっち
It's
で
on
も。
that Switch. It's on them Xboxes,
On all
on
those
that
platforms.
Steam,
All those
all the
platforms.
places, all the kinds.
個人的に第一印象だとね、いくつ
So
も
if you're,
ね、
you know, a little less familiar with the series,
ギブスのね、
Luminous Avenger X
SP スキルの発動、ほら、
Gunvolt
最後、最初、
Rival
アニメーションになるけど、最後止まっちゃうじゃん。あれ、最後までアニメーションでも、
absolutely
いいんじゃないかなと思うんだけど、
anti-gun
どうだろう。
in just about every
Anti-Gunvolt. He is very
That's the
anti-Gunvolt.
word,
That's
yes.
what
いや
certainly
結構
one
なんか、
Anti-Gunvolt in
い
many
くつ
ways.
のそのアニメ要素
For
が結構
sure. He was
い
a
いか
playable
ら、
character in Gunvolt 2,
Yes.
who was, you know, quite loved by fans, I think.
思った以上にちょっと、
Enough to get
今
two
融
of
合
his
が
own
かかって
games,
たか
so
ら、
yeah, I
Yeah,
would
two of
reckon
his
so,
own
yeah.
ちょっと何回か見ないとわかんないな、
And
これ。
so, just a little quick intro to X2, which you can get today even. We want to show you a little bit of a trailer. So, if you would please, roll the footage.
多分これは DLC でしょ。
Break into the new apex of 2D action.
あ、じゃあ2、
Switch your power into overdrive with the brake shift. The Luminous Avenger
とりあえずあと
X
トロコンまであと
is
1個なん
back.
だよね。
The new Razor Wheel delivers unmatched
トロコンも
destructive
何すれば
power
いい
to
のか分か
complement
ってんだけ
Koken's
ど、
high-speed maneuverability.
いや、ゴリ押しでもいけるのかって
Use
話なんだ
brake
けど。
shift mode to activate
あ、でもゴリ押
overdrive.
しもつまんねえんだよな。
In overdrive, your bullet
ちゃんと
shift
なんか
mode
正
is
式にタイム
capable
ア
of
タック
intense
みたいな。
combat at breakneck speed. The Muse of Hope Lola is powered up with more charm than ever. She replicates the attacks of defeated bosses and supports you in combat with EX weapons.
そうだな、アキラってのは
With
結
the
局
help
そ
of
の
a
ギ
new
ブスには
partner,
何らかの
now
形で出
will
てくるのか
Koken
な。
be able to return to his
普通
home
に
world.
多分対戦相手として出てくる可能性もあるよ。
You guys left me a null behind. I'm sure the data is all there. I'll do my best to help you find
チ
it.
ラッとでも出ないかな、出れるのかな。多分 DLC でアキラ君で戦えるっていうのがありそうだな、ワンチャン。
Stinger turret! Hope you have an umbrella.
オブレテブライションプラスト好き。これ好き。オートクロメさんの、オートクロメとね、ブリガードのね、声優さんが一番ハマってると思う。
Cricket
英語は。いや、っていうか、ぶっちゃけね、いくつはね、英語版のキャスト全員ハマってるのがすごいよね。
Lies in wait in a parallel world where only robots exist. Luminous Avenger X2. Available January 27th, 2022. NT Creates.
全部ハマってるのがほんとすげえわ。
Boom.
There you go. Yeah, so that's an explosive trailer for Luminous Avenger X2, which is in a the parallel sort of extended universe.
Robots exist.
Right. So it's a parallel world from an alternate Gunvolt universe. It's a little complicated, but you know, if you play the game, you probably get it.
Yeah, probably.
But
I
this
think
actually
they can.
works pretty well because you know it starts with our hero Kopen sent to a parallel world where only robots exist, and so you kind of actually get a fresh start. So it's a good one to even jump in and get your toes wet if you wanted to get a taste for the series.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
It stands alone, I think.
Like it's definitely something like GV Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X2 is definitely something, even though it's the second game, it's something you can still jump into and enjoy, even if you're not familiar with all the stuff before, even if you're not like a Gunvolt expert.
Yeah, I like the X series. It does stand alone in a way. You know, I think there's always fun stuff for fans of the series, but you know, why do I have to talk about it? Why am I here to talk about it? The game's out. Let's show you Gunvolt.
Yes.
Or X2.
That X2. Let's switch on over
switch
back
on.
to the Switch.
Switch to the Switch.
Switch to the Switch. I love saying that. Come on.
いくつのいくつ
So
もちょっと
we are
紹
here
介する
in
と。
the opening stage.
Yeah. We're gonna play some X2.
ハードモードもさ、クリアしたけどさ、やっぱりハードモードもさ、やった感じさ、そんな難しくなかったんだ
like
よ。
the
確
quick
か
and
にね。
nimble type. Now, in this one, Kopen is
確
the
かに
power.
9時間ぐらいかかったけど、ぶっちゃけね、 9時間かかったけど、なんかそんなに難しいってほどでもなんか理不尽な難しさっていうのは一切なかったので、ちょっとアクションゲームとしての難しさって、アクションゲームとしてなんかちゃんとできてたよね。
Because Copan is always known for his high-flying gameplay.
別になんかこんなん避
Kind
け
of
られないよ
melds
ってわ
that
けじゃなくて、
together. You know, he can still fly high. He can still dash around and really get in the air.
ちゃんと避けられる、ちゃんとなんか研究すれば、ちゃんと
Ground combat capability now than he ever did by a long shot.
ちゃんと試行回数繰り返せば避けられるって。いや、いいし、いいハードも、いい、ちょうどいい塩梅だったと思うよ。
Kieran can't do that. I've got the ability equipped from the
ちょっと待って、これ、
That's fine, yeah.
We're gonna get away with it with some razor time.
キリンちゃんのアビリティ入ってるね、これ。
Yeah, so
これキリンちゃんのアビリティ入ってんじゃん。 キリンちゃんのその DLC キリンちゃん倒した時にもらえるアビリティっていうのが寸止めなんだよね。確か寸止めだったはず。じゃあここギリギリまで前行かないともらえるんだよ。あ、ここ、ここはね、下まで、真下まで近づいて、でかいの、3連撃目、3連撃目で倒したんだ、そこ。アビリティだよな。アビリティのせいだよな、これ。アビリティのせいで損してるよね。アビリティ、アビリティ、じゃあ、こっち、そう、それ。
Sorry about that. I didn't realize that was equipped. Yeah, basically you have your options for enemies with your lock-on ability. If you dash into your enemy in the air, you get that handy-dandy lock-on. Like
で
you
さ
might have、
ピ
seen.
クスのさ、俺が好きなとこってさ、そのブリッジダッシュの時さ、この青い影ってのがいいよね。青い影ってのが、今までイクス君はさ、アキラ君はさ、かけろみたいなその、残像さ、赤だったん
New
だ
thing
よ。
that's not out yet.
青に赤って入るんだわ。
We've already talked about it. Well, we've already reviewed it.
なんかそれ踏まえても俺イクス好きなんだよね。なんかあんまりハードモードの関係があってあんまり評判良くないけど。
Just, it's always a
評判良くないは言い過ぎか。
It really is.
スチームがやや好評なんだよね、結局。
Just like you get to use, the ricochet off
ち
the
ょっとなんだ
wall.
っけ、理由がなんだっけ、値段が高いだっけ。日本と為替の関係でなんか値段が違いすぎるって思ってたっけ。あ、
Hold on a second. That was the wrong. Sorry, folks. It's the 1 a.m.
I'd say it is 1:30.
Just all the Gunvolt 3 tension left my body, and now
本当に何でもいいけど
I'm
ね、
here trying to
ノーマルモードクリアした後に
You
バーサ
got
スミッショ
this,
ン、
man. But it's also
バーサスミッションボスダッシュクリアだっけ。
mentioned
まあなんか
Galgun, which I
Oh,
should
yeah.
note.
あ、違う、
yeah.
バーサスミッションは普通に通常ストーリ
Got a
ークリア
Switch
したらな、
port
ノーマルエンド
came
迎
out
えたら
2
か。
weeks ago.
ノーマルエンド迎えたら普通にボスダッシュのなんか
The
バーサ
one
ス
to
ミッションっていうの
first
がある
break
から、
ground in the
そ
West.
こでね、ハードモードとちょっと若干攻撃違うかもしれないけ
Watershed
ど、
moment in gaming history.
That was a Matt Papa special right
ね
there.
パターンは一緒だから結
Yeah,
構それが覚えられるよね。
thanks for that
だ
one.
からそれが結構優しかったなと思う、マジで。バーサスミッションあれ、
I have a lot of special. I have a very
バーサスミッションなかったら結構もうちょい苦労してたかもしれないけど、バーサスミッション、
Biggest
そう
game I
ノ
ever
ーマルモード
localized
とはい
by
え、バーサ
myself.
スミッションでね、結構
The first game I
傾
ever
向と
produced.
か、
And it's
余計
completely
基
my
本的
fault
な
that I
避け
gave
方
it
と
up.
か覚えられたから、とか対策できたからさ、
to create history.
ハードモードも結構いけたね、特にスラグ。
Yeah.
あといくつかハードモードでもスペシャルスキル同じやつあったから
Yeah,
ね。
for those of you who don't know,
完全に一緒だったやつある
Luminous
から
Avenger X2 here was the first Inti Create self-published game to receive an English voiceover,
Yeah.
and which is something that you may be noticing. Like
マジで俺これ
this was
一番
such-
最初の
this is one of like the pride points of
イ
mine.
プシロン君が一番苦手でしたね。
Not
ほぼ
only
タックルか
finally get to do
タックルか
English voiceover for
バ
one
ッ
of
ク
the
ス
games.
タックルか
But
ロ
the
ック切りし
casting
かし
put
ないから。
together for this game is just absolutely phenomenal. I will
タッ
brag
クルの
about
タイ
that.
ミング合わせ、
Forever.
噛み合っちゃったらさ、ダメージ食らっちゃうんだよね、タックルしてても。
No, as you should. It's no
でも
small
ハード
feat.
モードだったらこれ弾出てくるからな、こ
Yeah,
っち
yeah,
や
that
な。
was a lot of work, but it was for a small,
嫌いっていうか苦手。
a small English team in a
で、まあ、
small
第2段階も
Japanese
苦手かな。い
office
や
put together a
第
a
2
day
段階は
one
タックルの次にさ、アッパー昇竜拳出してくるから、あれも苦手かな。でも、第3形態からはマジで好き。結構、技が増えた分、避けやすいから。
Let me just
技が増えた分、避けにくい技が増える。
you know,
避けにくい技出す頻度が減るから。
we pride in our games is being able to accommodate all
あれ、ハードモードだけこれ。
energy level. I would say
よく切りしてく
Even
る。
at 1:30 in the morning, when you're used to going to bed much
you know,
earlier.
if you're a 2D platformer expert in the daytime, but you know when it gets to be 1:30, you're like, well, I just want to smash the bosses. I don't want to think about it too hard. You know, we've got systems for you. So if you're getting beat up a little bit, we've got heal.
マジでこのゲームさ、
So
多
that
少積んでもノーマルモードはハード、回復できるのはあれだよね。すごい。
or aka kudos.
when you lose your kudos, you catch it in there.
なんかハードモードも最近なんか回復いつでもできる、回復できるような機能がついたっていうけど、あれマジでやめ
Totally
る。
up to you.
あれはマジで壊れ。
You can want to hear
You can just sit there and use it over and over and over.
hear Copen's
If that
何
fits
度
your
で
fancy.
も、何度でも回復できるっていうのを言ってるんだ
over
よ。
and over.
オーバーライド。
Use like hearing
Watch her-
Cassandra
her-
say healing a
必
lot.
殺技使わずに終わっちゃった。見せんのかと思った。
Right, that's totally up to you.
And that's totally fair. She did an amazing job.
Yeah, and I think that's, you know, Gunvolt 3 is also going to have systems like that. You know, it's got the pre-evasion is, you know, to avoid attacks.
Oh, absolutely.
Kidding gets that ability.
Yes, she does.
And you even have the option of whether you want to use it or not. Like, all those systems are, we like to leave that in the hands of the players.
Yeah, I mean, and again, that's been kind of like a staple of the Gunvolt franchise. Is like the game can be as hard or as, you know, as hard as you want it to be, really.
Absolutely.
So, like, you know, that's really up to you. And I always love when players can choose their own thing.
Yeah, for sure. No, I like giving those options. I think is great. Love to see it. Do you want to give a stage a whirl?
I can do it. Yeah.
あとこれ DLC やるのか、キリンちゃんの DLC。
Make sure you're good to go. Pass that over.
Yeah, just pick. You know.
Think
Should we
one of those
visit our
first.
Should we visit our buddy Sea Dog
Oh,
VA?
Love
Ah,
Honor Dog
やっ
voice
ぱローカリ
actor?
テーションのディレクタ
Visit him?
ーやってるんだやっぱり。マットさん、右の方ね、メガネかけてる方。
Take it nice and easy.
Yeah, like, you know, if you guys
Sa-
have questions
for
about,
sure.
次
you
の
know,
ガン
Gunvolt
ボルト、
X2,
あれだね。
Gunvolt 3,
ガンボルト
AC3,
情報局新曲来るね。
pizza, I don't know, whatever. This is the time to do it. I mean, this is the man with the plan right here. He's got the.
That's right.
He's got the.
It's very fascinating.
He's got the answer.
Those
to your
keys are a top priority.
And now the producer man.
Must be
ちょっと待って、次のステージやんの？
Come at me. Oh, easy one. Thank you.
question. Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the price?
softball. You got
Oh, thank you.
softball to start off. I love it.
What's the price of Gunvolt 3? That is $29.99 for the eShop download version. As you can expect that July 28th, 2022. Happy to answer that question. Many other things we cannot comment about, such as a multi-platform release. No comment at this time.
It is confirmed for
Curse of the
Nintendo
Moon
Switch
2
at
sale.
this time.
No comment. Well, I don't know if we've ever talked about those.
What was it?
We're not necessarily, we like to, you know, celebrate Curse of the Moon 2
ここ
sale.
はね、なんか急にね出てくるやつがここ
I
に
don't
い
know
る。
if we've
こ
ever
れ、
had a public
あれ
statement
出てく
about
る。
that.
これがね、なかなか
No one
クセ
cares
モノ
for
なん
that.
だよね。
Man behind.
で
man
特に
behind
こいつも
curtain.
クセモノ。
Yeah, right.
出会って即ノコギリで切らない
You
と
know
ダ
what,
メ。
Curse of the Moon 2 is a
出会って即ノコギリで切らないとダメージ食らう。
Oh, it's
突進してきて。
kidding me, man.
I can tell you that.
You
いい
enjoy
塩梅
that,
だと思う、こいつ
you
の。
know,
この
classic
敵好き。
vampire
あの
slaying
なんか、鉄みたいな音するから好き。
style action.
Kill
My goodness.
ほんと好き。
For sure. Will there be more hang-ins or similar events, even though Matt's at limited run games?
接敵してすぐ
You
に、
never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
警
here,
察や
right?
んないとダメージ食らうからね。
I
突進して
Still
き
live in the
て。
area.
パンチ繰り出す
Yeah.
今結構危なかった
Yeah, I。ain't going
But
nowhere.
even without the
それなり
Matt, I
に
think
猶予はあるけど、やっぱりすぐ
he
や
as
ん
the,
ないと
you
ダメなん
know,
だ
I
よ
guess the person who has to get out there and do it. I absolutely want to keep doing streams from NT8
こいつ
to
もね、
in
す
some
ぐ解放射してくるから、
right now things
イ
are a
クスの時
little
みたいに
crazy.
やばいんだよね。イクスの時は
You might have to
無
wait
印
a
の時は
little
もう
bit
ちょい
longer
余裕あった
for
はずなんだけ
regular
ど、
streams to return. But absolutely want to
余
do
裕なくな
that.
ったかね、今
For
回。
sure.
即やってきたから。
Will there be a
てかこれ
physical
大丈夫
edition
こ
for
れ、
Gunvolt
このステー
3?
ジ。
Yeah.
Limited run
Yes,
games?
as a representative of limited run games, I'm happy to that we, at limited run games,
そう
will
そう
be producing.
イクス君、このイクス2からの変更点として、そう、ロックした後、一度地面に設置しちゃったら、ジャンプしてもエアリアル判定が出ないの
all
が結
the
構シビア
goodies
だ
and
なと思ったり。
information about that when it's ready, so definitely stay tuned.
これ結構イクス1の時、無印の
I
時さ、
think you guys are gonna like
や
what
っ
we
た
have.
んだよね。イクス1の時、一度地面についた時にもう一回ジャン
Says
プ
they
し、
want more GV3,
ジャンプしながら倒せば、
Well, you know, I totally
エアリアル
understand
判定
that.
出たんだよ
I don't blame
Mood.
you. Yeah. I don't blame anyone for feeling
We're right
that
there
way.
with you, pal.
But yeah, I gave you
あれ、
I gave you as much
ス
as I
コア
could.
稼ぎは
You know,
し
we
っかり
worked
やれっ
out
てメッ
every
セージ
detail
を
of
感じ
that.
る。これだとね、
of that
達成して
gameplay.
くれるんだよね。そう。
Let me ask you a question, friend.
ロックショッ
Have
ト
you
だ
ever
と。
faced
これは
the wrath
T シャ
and
ツで
ire of a
倒
game
さないと
director?
ダメだから。
Yeah. Oh, I've
If
made
you
some
haven't,
mistakes in my
then
Damage
maybe you won't
control
understand
like
why we stopped where we did.
Yes, I was had to be very careful.
だから鼻声になってきた。
We did it. We showed you a bit. Yeah, so you know that was like.
I think we gave y'all quite a tasty morsel to chew
こ
on.
こがダメージ食らいがちだよね。
Really, there's so much more. We're going to be excited to reveal. We really don't
そう、
want
これさ、
to just put it all out there.
Yeah,
あの
if
線
you
貯めるまでオーバードライブになら
get
な
all
い
the
と、
surprises right at the top.
ブリッツダッシュ
You got
の
nothing
回数
to
制限あるけど、
That's no fun.
For sure.
制限あるけど結構いい塩梅なので、そんなにストレス感じなかったし、ぶっちゃけ。
DMZ3 have any updates?
てか、X も3出ねえかな。いや、俺、ブレード使いたいんでね、キリンちゃんと同じアクションにはなんない
There's
けど
another、Inti Create
キリン
series
ちゃん
that
のなんかパクリみたいにな
if
り
you
そうだけ
haven't checked it out, what are you doing with your
Yeah.
life?
ど、ブレイドも使ってみたいんだよね。
Like
だからもう
a
差別化
masterful
難しいよな、
trilogy
これ。
Mm.
だってもう
that
雷
we also
撃
really
の、
had the pleasure to do physical
だって
releases
雷
on
撃
a
だ
day.
し、実質キリンちゃん。
I think honestly,
GV
I
の
just
力
didn't need
使
to
ってる
say
以
it
上。
because I have had business partners my name on it with both companies.
例え
But
ば、キリンちゃんが GV の能力封印してるっていうの
Just a
は
little
あってた
biased,
けど、
but I
Yeah.
honestly think the Blaster Master Zero collector's edition is one of the best limited run
多分
collector's
これ
editions.
さ、最後の俺トロコンの要素がなんだっけ？
Those are.
And
最
there's
後
some
のトロコンの
sick
要素あれなん
collector's
だよ。
editions,
Yeah,
let me
right.
tell you.
They really went all out with the blaster. And with this, I love the
大丈夫これ？
music. And Spiffy.
最後のトロコンの要素がなんだっ
Thank
け？
you so
あの
much.
ノーマルエンドを
Music is
60分で
actually-
クリアしろって新しい
I
セーブ
probably
データ
didn't,
作っ
didn't
て、
sell it hard enough, but the music is a big,
あれ
big
結構
part
しんどいん
of
だよね。
Gunvolt soul.
Oh, absolutely.
Each game has its own like set of vocal tracks that play when you're doing good. As you can see, Matt here is kicking butt and getting serenaded by Lola there.
ここで多分決まってきそうだけど、ここがとにかく
Like
苦
I
手
said,
で
coming
ね。
with 7 new tracks, 7 new vocal tracks, at least 7. I don't know if that's an at least or if that's an asterisk. That's the number that was in the press
You
release.
can't go wrong with that
オッ
lead.
ケー。下手し
Yeah.
あー
There will be no
There
less than
will be no
that.
less than 7 new tracks.
ここのね、
One of which
3
you
連
could
タックルが
hear in the
本当にやばい。
Briefly,
event
I think I
tackle.
briefly got it during the boss fight.
あれを思い出す、サスケのウォールリフティング、セカンドステー
It
ジ
is
最
to
後の
revive another
持
old
ち上
game
げるやつ。
series. Which
これ
would
ダメ
you
ージくる
love
んじゃない？
them
おい、ギルセー
to
ブ。
Love that question.
で、これ手前ね。これは手前。
こういうエントリー
手前じゃねえか。手前か。
What is it this time? I would say.
You're the man now. so-
Yeah, right. I get to
俺
choose.
明日朝早いんだ
And
け
I
ど
can
さ。
play
I
Final
wish.
Fancy Tactics
Well,
all I
so
want,
then-
but it don't matter anymore.
Exactly. What can we do?
結局、ノットさんが退社してからさ、英語版の配信なくなっちゃったからね、インティの。
Just selfish.
やってないでしょ、確か。
No, I don't
That's
blame
just,
you.
that's just
Just
pure
say-
personal desire there.
Yeah, like what was this Pulseman, the old Game Freak game. Yeah, that would be a good fit.
Ooh,
I'll leave that in
okay.
Game Freak's
Okay,
court,
deep
though.
cut there, I
They
like
can
it.
get that any moment they want.
やるの？
Up to them.
Alright, now here's the question. Do we keep the Lola goodness going?
ああ。
And, yeah, you know what? Heck with it.
今、クードスを維持したまま突っ込むか、それともリセット、リトライマーカー踏んで回復して挑むかみたいなことを言ってたね。いや、リトライマーカーってか、やられたら結構戻るから。
voice actor.
コーナーさんだっけ、これ。これもね、結構ね、合ってるんだよね。
We have no intention
Love
of
that line.
fighting. Just handle the key to the barrier.
Oh, Rocket Man.
ここら辺の英語は聞いてないんだよ
That's
ね。
a game I haven't heard in a minute.
これバーカスミッションにしか英語音声聞いてないからな。ストーリーはちょっと60分クリア、あ、そうか、60分クリアの際はストーリー飛ばさないとクリアできないからやめ
I
とこ
got it. I got it. Remake of Yo-Noid for NES.
Yo-Noid. Yo-Noid can be the cool spot.
Chester Cheetah Cheetos game.
Totally forgot about that one.
That exists.
That's
a thing that
platformer,
exists.
right?
You know, the Yo-Noid game's actually not too shabby. It's actually a good, decent game.
Yeah.
The Japanese version was like something totally not like Domino's Pizza.
Yeah. Right. Journey to Silius.
やばい。
How about Atlantis no Nazo?
いや、これは
Oh
基
man,
本的
can
に
you
ね、
imagine getting an official English version of Atlantis no
いくつ
Nazo?
のボス戦はあれだね。基
For
本
like the
的
five
に
people who know what game we're talking
Yeah,
about.
that would be.
いくつのボス戦はね、基本的にね、もう苦度せ超えてたら結構なってたんですよ。
Suffering.
いやぶっちゃけね、あれ、いくつ無理、あ、やばい、おうあ、そっか、これ壊せないんだっけ。あ、やばい。やばいね、久々にハードモード見るときつい。
Yeah, we're doing this going for as long as we can, fam.
Yeah. Getting.
待って、これ死だね。
Getting a little
いや、
too
これ、
frisky,
ものによっては死ぬと、これ。アルマゲドンレインによっては。
How to avoid the Armageddon Ray.
これアルマゲドンレインの。いや、これ死だね。大丈夫。死んだわ。
Says as he gets hit by it immediately.
Oh no, you're on the wrong side.
Alright, sorry, Lola. It's been fun, but
そうなんだよ、これ。ロックできないんだよね、これが。そうここでロックするしかないんだよ。ただこれ、結構ね、炎が残るからきついんだよね。
okay, Connor, I mean, Jay played. Sorry.
で、これは家庭科で、じゃあ理科か。理科で学ぶけど、青い炎の方が赤い炎よりも強いんだよ、ヒートして。高温で。
Well, we are doing a physical.
これ最近知ったんだけどさ。
Are doing a physical release, but we will. I will save
ハード
the
モード
details
クリア、
for a
ハード
later
モードで
date.
このシーンでクリアしてから気
So
づいた
just
んだけど
all I
さ
can。confirm for
ラ
you
ッシュ
right
でさ、
now
避
is
けれ
that
た
it's
んだよね、こ
happening.
のナイフ3
Physical
本。
release is
多分。
happening. Yay. But as for the
I thought
details,
that's-
oh, sorry, Connor, we just wasted here real quick, buddy. Yeah, it's happening. We will have the details for you guys at a later date. So all I can suggest is that you stay tuned to the limited run socials and stuff when we make the formal
無敵モード入ってた。
announcement. But we want to give you guys a heads up. I would,
無
right?
敵モード
I
入ってたわ。
would. Absolutely would. Good job, Matt. You're real
ちょっと
good.
今のは面
I
白かっ
love
た。
the classic put the controller
また
down.
昔の
With the controller now, start talking to chat, and I'm just like,
いくつ無印
The
の
premature pop-up.
いくつ無印の体験版で俺がやらかしたやつだ。
Yeah, the eyebrows.
Love it.
Africa.
俺、いくつ無印の時に、カニとね、クリームか。クリームっていうね、カニ相手にね、体験版でやったんだけどね、最後、下棚で決めてね、華麗にね、勝ったと思ったんだけどね、
Yeah, wow, yeah.
ちょうどね、シールド貼ったタイミングでね、でね、倒せずにね、ね死にかけたっていうね、ひどい話があるんだけど。
Hanging at Inti.
mm-hmm.
Why don't you try a little demonic DLC?
Oh, it would be my pleasure to. How are we good on time? How are we on time?
Yeah, we got. I think we got enough time for just about that. One more little boss fight.
お、あれやる
This
キ
was
リンちゃん
extra。special.
大丈
to
夫
me,
倒
you
せ
know?
る
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted
黒なの
to
キリン
do.
じゃないの
For sure, for sure.
So as y'all know, because Andrew told you about it, we. Well, they, I should say, have been releasing Force of Habit. Been releasing DLC boss battles for Luminous Avenger X2.
Little crossover. Ones with different franchises.
Yeah, we got Kohaku
Inti and
Otori
Noct.
from.
Kogan Sword of Rewind.
Thank you. We have Yan Yumo from Dust Diver 2, which y'all saw
Yeah.
in the NGPX
Yeah,
trailer.
right?
Dope.
Very cool.
And
They
then
got their own DLC
some
too.
famous Inti faces.
Mm-hmm.
Got the Blaster Master himself,
Yeah.
Mr. Jason Frudnick.
It's a really cool fight. Really
Inti
cool
creates
seeing
best
it.
girl, in my personal opinion,
Yeah.
Corona from the Galgun series. And of course,
You saw plenty of today.
Kiden herself.
だってキリンと最初に戦えるんだよね、これ。
But yeah, we never got to. You got to taste the Kiden on the
So that
stream.
Kiden is-
Yeah, and that one's not out yet. We'd love to give you a little taste,
Yeah.
but I think today, something a little bit more.
I mean, they've had quite a
appropriate.
fill
Yeah,
of Kiden today.
For sure.
I mean, it'd be my honor to wrap up the stream.
Yeah, this is what I want to see. I want to see that
Corona Kai.
boss fight.
Like I said, Galgun holds a
it's
very
so
special
unique.
place in my heart, and Corona is my
Corona
absolute
yaru
favorite
kai.
anti-craze girl. Of all the characters, she's
Yeah.
my favorite. She's my girl. She's my number one.
待って、そういえばこれって
You guys tell us
嘘
there are other games in development.
会話ないの？最初避けんのこれ。
A for effort.
マジか？
Give us a hint.
マジでこれダメージくるのマジかよ。
Yeah. I don't know.
Sure. How this was supposed to be.
あ、英語あるんだ。
And I like giving Corona an English voice. Like,
That's just
oh.
wild.
Let me tell you what, Michelle Marie, who
Machiko,
did the
これは
voice
知らな
for
かったわ。
Corona,
Mhm.
absolutely, I agonized over how we wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Because you know, I said,
Really?
she's my favorite indie girl. Like,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
had to do her justice.
Are you?
And Michelle absolutely.
Did you get sucked
It's
into this
so
world
perfect.
like we did?
Me? Human? I'm 100% pure demon. Hey you! You're annoying the hell out of me. I'm already here, and I got time to pull one hell of a prank before I fix this up. Why would you prank
So
me?
wild. It's just like here, it's just like she's always just spoken like this, right?
いやこれなかなか難しいんだよね。まだやってないけど
Yeah,。I should probably look at that. The live feed.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the stream feed.
これでしょ？
It's not laggy.
なんだっけこれ。あれ思い出す。あれなんだっけあれ。あれが出てこない。
Classic music too. Yeah, once again,
あー、これは追加か
Galgun
な？
Double Piece just
I don't know.
Yeah,
released
just dropped
on
on
the
Switch.
Nintendo
You
Switch.
can now play all 3 Galgun games on Switch.
Wow.
As we like to say, the horny trinity.
The horny
なんだっ
trinity,
け
as it
アセ
were.
ロックだっけアセロックのあれだね。ロボ携帯の時のあれじゃん。あれ思い出す。
A little distracted by all the coronas. That pattern looks familiar.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No one in this company knows what you're talking about.
No,
大丈夫これ。
not a chance in hell.
うわやっぱ
I
つ
haven't lost-
一
I
応
haven't
追尾じゃ
lost
ない。
a step.
Yeah.
ずっと追尾だと思ってたそれ。
You can only play Galgun if you are 16 and 17 years old, no more or less. Yeah, that's how
Well,
it feels sometimes.
Guess I
right?
broke whatever rule that is.
Yeah.
Well, can you get order that to produce
your,
Galgun
you
and
have to channel
localize
your
Galgun?
inner 16 or 17 year old, I think, is the key.
I mean, if you take Galgun seriously, that's your first mistake.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you're 16, you keep it,
Hey, I
you
think
take
what
it
I-
seriously. If you're
Oh
17,
yeah,
you take
16-year-old me would have absolutely taken it seriously.
I love it.
So
good.
good. Oh, I love it so much. Ow.
あ、なるほど。
Ow.
やべえな、なかなか。うわー。そういうえげつないことしてく
No
んだ。
jump either. Like,
待って、俺、
I'm
完
doing
璧
this
に強
without
化曲で見たはずなんだ
Yeah,
けど、全然忘れたわ。
right. Well, that little devil attack she's got there, that's a hard one.
まだあるんでしょ？あ、違うんだ。
Hyping of the Galgun. Oh,
now
こ
you're
れは空中に
talking.
置いてればいいのか？
that'd be
Dropping
so
the good
good.
ideas.
Can you hook a keyboard up to a Switch?
まだなんとでもなりそうだね。
Need
Maybe
like
not
they need like the
portable.
GameCube
ハードモー
controller
ド
that
む
was
ず
just
そう
like
これ。い
stuck in the middle for Switch. We need
や
that.
ハードモードなんとなくこういうことしてきそうだなっていうのは想像してくるけど、多分これバンドするよ
Sorry, sorry,
な。ハー
Corona.
ドモードだとこの弾。
Got it.
Maybe not. I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
I don't know. That's kind of close.
We're gonna try though. We're gonna try.
Okay. There.
100 versus Equipment is a good fit. It's a great fit. You did an awesome job as Spoken.
Yeah, no. Super impressive. I got her.
Sorry, Corona. You're the best.
Good sound effects too. Oh, love it. So good.
And there's so many more of those. Like the boss. The
Yeah,
DLC boss
those are,
fights
there's so much love in those.
And if you wanna do those without using healing and get those sweet scores, good luck.
Yeah,
Good luck. Just
for
saying.
sure. That's
Like,
definitely it. It's a challenge.
That is no walk in the park.
結構時間たっぷり使ったね。
For sure. Alright, so that was
このガン
Luminous
ボルト
Avenger
情報局が楽しみ
X2 with
だ
a
な。
bit of the DLC as
新
well.
曲が出るのはもう
That's
確定してる
available
から、
on
多分。
Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and Series S, X,
これはいくつ
PS4,
ね。
PS5, PC, Steam. I think that's all they've had.
That's
That's
all,
it.
yeah.
Normally
all of them.
for $24.99, but I believe it's on sale on several of those platforms right now.
Could it be?
Could it be?
Could it be? Perhaps a NT series sale, maybe?
And it's not the only one.
You're right.
We have a series
dog.
sale going on to celebrate the
セールやるんだ。
release of, or not the release, the announcement of the release
Boom.
date for Gunvolt 3. So you can get caught up.
Get ready for
Complete
the
that collection.
If you like what you saw,
If you like it, well, we gotta do
you
it
can
for you.
open every single Gunvolt game.
ぶっちゃけガンボルトシリーズはもう全部買ってるからね、スチーム
Right
で。
there. Switch,
で、
PlayStation,
DL 版
Steam,
もスイッチで持ってる
all
か
there,
ら、
ready
こ
to
れはね、お
go.
すすめしたいね。
Like,
個人的におすすめなの
I mean,
は
like, you can get like a venti frappuccino, or like,
ただ注意してもらいたいのが、
or maybe
ス
like
チ
a
ーム
gallon
版
of
は
gas
ね、
right now.
Or
Or like,
I think X
ストライカーパックではないんだよね。
$7.49, I think, on
half off?
デジタル版だか
This
ら、
one's half off?
ス
Yeah,
チ
it's
ームってデジ
$7.50.
タル版だから、ア
$7.50.
プリでストライカーパック仕様にはなってるはずだけど、
So much.
Do you need that venti caramel frappuccino double
気を
shot
つけてほしい
espresso
のが、
or luminous Avenger?
海外だとどうだか知らないけど、日本版、日本のスチームだと
Easy peasy.
But yeah, you
3DS
can
の
check
仕様
those
に
out
なっ
on
てる
those
から、
platforms. I believe
So-
Steam and Steam should
そう
have
だ
gone
っ
up.
け、
It's kind of a NGPX. There should be an
Yeah, an
NGPX
NGPX
event.
sale, yes.
そうだ
That
っ
should be
け、
live
あの
now.
So you can check out that.
なんか
Another NT
ガ
game.
ンボルト無印だけ決定ボタンがちょっと違うんだよね、ボタンコンフィグが。だからそれは直すしかない
So
よ
yeah,
ね。
check that out. And we hope you enjoyed this, and we hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
the entire
It
NGPX.
was,
and there's
it was
more to
nice
come.
being back.
Yeah,
Back in
right.
the seat. It's like I
Being
never
up.
left.
I know this is a usual, not a usual, but like a common enough
結構たっ
thing
ぷ
for
り
you to
使っ
be
た
up
ね、時間。
late at night.
Oh yeah, I'm a night owl.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm
I just
fine.
mean like in the producer role, you
40
come out
分ぐらい
here,
までに
so
終わるか
you
なと
come
思っ
out
てたけ
here
ど、そん
once
な
in
こ
a
となか
while,
った。
sometimes be up late, you know,
Oh
watching
yeah.
the game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
This is my
Welcome
first
to
time.
the life, man.
Yeah, this is my first time in the producer chair.
Welcome
like,
to the
up
life, my
here
dude. Yep.
At 2 in the morning.
Yup.
You know, I try to avoid being the night owl. I tell you what, I go to bed at 9.
One of
I go to
us.
bed at 9.
One of us.
So I'm up late. I'm up ultra late. So apologies if I was a little incoherent at times.
No, you're good, man. Thank you.
I give
You
it-
know, I
I
think
give it
the
my
fine
best.
folks watching the
Yeah.
stream can forgive
Okay.
two dudes streaming from Japan at 2 in the morning if they are not perfect.
Yeah, so we're very thankful for
Please
NGPX.
forgive.
Very thankful for NGPX for giving us this opportunity and for giving us the top slot.
Yes,
So we don't have to be here
NGPX,
at
like the
4.
folks, let me just say, the folks who run NGPX, such awesome, super supportive people. Like the team over at NIS, absolutely crushing it with these. They've been on the ball, absolutely fantastic to work with from the very first event through now. So definitely
あ、もう40秒しかないっ
give
て
this
よ。
event some love because it's really good.
Absolutely. So we love all of you out there for coming out and watching our stream, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the night. This was the day.
Yeah, we
This
got a
was the
whole
day.
bunch of good
Thank you.
streams coming up.
Day.
So yeah, stick around. We got some great devs, and yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
All
We'll
right.
see you again. Good night.
Take it
Good
easy.
day. Bye.
Nice one.
たっぷり使ったな。なるほど、なるほど。ちょっと待って。ガンボルトはどこかな。チャンネルから行った方がいいか。もう一回見ましょうか。
こんにちは。稲穂
という特殊な力にボルトはついに進められ
だ
た
からさ
ネクストフェーズへと覚醒し
いやちょっと待って。
たネクス
これさ、スウェーしてんの分かるかな、このバイクアクション。
しかしなおも戦いに身を置き続けたガンボルトは
左右にさ、
ついに
傾けてるのを
セブンスを超えた
ドット絵
ネ
に表現
クストフェー
できてるの
ズへと覚
地味にや
醒してしまう
ばくねえか。
事態に気づいたのはスメラギと対をなす影の組織裏
で、この
役もである
ネクストフェーズになるとどうなるんだよ。
92式
キリン
ここ最後アニメー
本
ションでもいいん
作の主
じゃないかな
人公で
と思うけどどうなんだろう。
世界でただ一人セブンスを封印するギブスの能力を持つ裏役の所属の戦子。
あ、ここで GV を奪還
尺
するのか。
状型の仕込み刀とセブンスを込めた護符を組み合わせて戦う。護符を貼り付けた敵に対して刹那の踏み込みから斬撃を叩き込む雷霆連鎖を駆使した一撃必殺の抜刀術で敵を切り伏せる。
普通の攻撃ボタンじゃねえんだよ。
ほとばしアームドブルー。
あ、ありだ、ありだ。思ったよりありだ、これ。
雷霆連鎖を駆使した一撃必殺の抜刀術
ご
で
めんなさい
敵を切り伏せる。
ほとばしアームドブ
ほら、ここのアームドブルーのとこでさ、立ち絵、アニメーションからさ、絵になるじゃん。俺、あんまりこれ気に入らねえなと思ったんだけど、ちょっと待った。これ、前撃撤回だ。思ったよりハマってるわ。やばい、気に入った、今の。
ガンボルト通称 GV。
ちょっと待って、だからこれさ、これ後ろに持ってんだよね。刺さってないよね。これ刺さってんのこれ。後ろに持ってるだけだよね、この方形。刺さってんのこれ。
本作のもう一人の主人公で1000本の聖剣に封印された最強のセブンス能力者。かつて青き雷霆と呼ばれた永遠の少年はキリンと共にかつて青き雷霆と呼ばれた永遠の少年はキリンと共にかつて青き雷霆と呼ばれた永遠の少年最強のセブンス能力者。かつて青き雷霆と呼ばれた永遠の少年はセブンス能力者。主人公でかつて青き雷霆と呼ばれた永遠の少年はキリンと共に戦場を駆け抜ける。
この感じ。
アームドブルーとギブスの力が合わさるとき新たな力がイマージュパルスを生み出す。モルフォ新たな力がイマージュパルスを生み出す。
空ボスには何ら影響、ちょっと待って。
新たな力がイマージュパルスをアームドブルーと
これは、ちょっと待った。これイマージュパルス使うとこれ増えてるけど、これは気のせいかな。
ギブスの力が合わさる
いや、
とき
増えてるよな、これ。
新たな力がイマージュパルスを生み出す。モルフ
イマージュパルス使ってって感じなの
かつてガンボルトと共にいた少女の幻影。戦いに傷つき
体力の
倒れた
ゲージを増やすにはって感じだね。
私の歌で抑え込む。
彼女の歌声がガンボルトを覚醒させる。そしてキリンとガンボルトの前に現れる暴走した能力者たち。
そうもできないやつが
ちょっと待って、このステージすげえ。ハッカーの出資じゃなくて、これたまんねえわ。待って。で、ここで雷霆連鎖でワープした後に連撃やってるんだよ。
混迷の世を駆け抜ける2人のストライカーに求めるわけはネクストフェーズへと覚醒してしまう。事態に気づいたのはスメラギと対をなす
乱れ
裏役もであった。
92式。
てか冷静に考えたらさ、こっちの方がイラスト好きかもしれない、もしかしたら。なんかこのフォント、あれを思い出すね。PS4 版のストライカーパックの時の PV。
乱れやしゃくらき。
キリン本作の主人公で世界でただ一人セブンスを封印するギブスの能力を持つ裏役の所属の戦子。尺状型の仕込み刀とセブンスを込めた護符を組み合わせて戦う。護符を貼り付けた敵に対して刹那の踏み込みから斬撃を叩き込む雷霆連鎖を駆使した一撃必殺の抜刀術で敵を切り伏せる。
ボーナス、スコアボーナス、空ボーナスはラフされてる、さすがに。
ガンボルト通称 GV。 本作のもう一人の主人公で1000本の聖剣に封印された最強の本作のもう一人の主人公で1000本の聖剣に封印された最強のセブンス能力者。1000本の聖剣に封印された最強のセブンス能力者。
やっぱ
かつて青き聖剣に封印された最強のセブンス能力者。 かつて青き雷帝と呼ばれた永遠の少年はキリンと共に戦場を駆け抜ける。アームドブルーとギブスの力が合わさる
したいならキリンちゃんの
新たな
方がいいのか。
力が今永遠の少年はキリンと共に戦場を駆け抜ける。
多分
永遠の少年
ネクスト
はキリン
フェーズ行き過ぎて火力が
かつ
バカげてるけど
て青き雷帝と呼ばれた永遠の少年はキリンと共にかつて青き雷帝と呼ばれた永
確かにこれは納
遠の少年
得だわ。だって
のセブンス能力者かつて青き雷帝と呼ばれた永遠の少年はキリンと共に戦場を駆け抜ける。アームドブルーとギブスの力が合わさる
なるほどなるほど。
新たな力がイマージュパルスを生み出す。
待って強くね。
モルフォかつてガンボルトとモルフォかつてガンボルトと共にいた少女の幻影。戦いに傷つき倒れた時
私の歌で抑え込む。
彼女の歌声がガンボルトを覚醒させる。そして
ちょっと待って。
彼女の歌声がガンボルトを覚醒させる。そしてキリンとガンボルトの前に現れる暴走した能力者たち。
そうもできないやつが
もしかして GV がなんか使いやすくなるのかな。
混迷の世を駆け抜ける2人のストライカーに
だから
元
システム的にはオーバードライブ状態だよね、いくつの。なんかそれに近い感じだよね、次元制限のある。で、多分、ソングオブディーバが発動すると、GV はなんか、制限がなくなるみたいな感じかな。なるほど、なるほど。で、EP ゲージがなくなってるから、見た感じ。強いな、これ。じゃあ、EP ゲージがなんか体力差のゲージか。うん、これだね。EP ゲージの下。これが、なるほど、なるほど。いや、これはちょっと、マジで来週の GV 放送局、ガンボルト情報局楽しみだね。ちょっと、個人的に、ほら、宮沢名人じゃなかったから、その PV のプレイを見ることでしかちょっと考察が進まないから、ぶっちゃけ。よし、これは楽しみですね。ちょっとまあ長引いちゃったけど、終わりましょうか。これ1時間半ぐらいやっちゃったのかな。うん。よし。これはちょっとなかなか考察がはかどりますね。よいしょ。いや、もう深夜も2時だし、寝ますか。よし、じゃあ、お疲れ様でした。うーんと、いや、待った、これ7月、いや、個人的にね、夏っていうからね、8月ワンチャンあるかなと思ったんだけど、7月下旬の方でよかったね。多分、ストライカーパックが確か下旬だったかな。スイッチ版の発売日が確か、ストライカーパックの発売日が確か7月下旬だったことあったかな、確か。あんまり詳しくは覚えてないけど、確かね、普通のね、ガンボルトソーは、2019年の、じゃあ2016年の8月だっけだった気がする。うん、16年の8月だね、これ。よいしょ。なので、楽しみだな、これ。思ったより早かったね。なので、だからとりあえず現状スイッチ版しか情報なかったよね、確か。プロダクト、うん、スイッチとしか書かれてないから、キャップも買うかな、どうしよう。とりあえず X2 はさ、スイッチ、スチームにあったから買ったけど、スチームにあるから配信、キャップも買わなかったけど、キャップも買おうかな、どうしよう。ぶっちゃけなんかキャップを買う金がな、まあなくはないけど、これ刺さってるわけじゃないよね、やっぱり。後ろに持ってるだけだよね。待って、ガンボルトを覚醒させるってやっぱ書いてあるね。ってことは、キリンは使えなくなるのかな。どうなんだろう。で、これガンボルトの覚醒したらどうなるんだっていうのもちょっと多分ストーリー的に重要なんだろうけど、それは楽しみだね。 で、まあ、これはいつも通り。畠山さんってあれ、フリーランスなんだ。で、結構ね、そう、やっぱり今までね、そうまではね、一応 3DS 向けに最初作られてたから、演出がね、やっぱり、そう、個人的にやっぱりあれだね。ほら、いくつからはちゃんと現行機向けに開発されてるから、結構違うんだよね。だからこのエフェクトとかやっぱ、現行機向けだよね。で、現在だ、バトルスタイルベース敵の指令でキャプターアークたちが瞬間移動しゼロ距離で雷撃を。ポルティックアーツがな、待って、書いてあったわ。ガンボルトが暴走状態に突入し、圧倒的暴力でゲームを破壊する快感を。なるほど。ちょっとこれは、やべえな、なかなか。言ってることがやべえな。ちょっとこれ、楽しみだな、マジで。で、この顔が切ないな。いや、待って、マジでほんとこれ、考察がはかどる。よし。じゃあ、お疲れ様でした。いやー、ほんとこれ、ガンボルト情報局、マジ、来週